COVID-19 numbers across the board are going up.
And experts say it'll only get worse if Americans don't take precautions, especially as the weather gets colder. ABC's Reena Roy has the latest.
As President Trump continues to downplay COVID-19,
and we're rounding the turn,
the White House Coronavirus Task Force coordinator, Dr. Deborah Birx, is now directly contradicting those claims, saying the current spread of the virus is even worse than what recent test data shows. According to an internal memo obtained by the Washington Post, Dr. Birx says the nation is entering the most concerning and most deadly phase of this pandemic. And she told officials to brace for 100,000 new cases every day over the next week.
Rates of growth are alarming. They seem to be as bad or worse than they were back in the spring.
A sobering warning as millions of Americans flock to the polls on this historic election day. But doctors say it is safe to vote in person if you take proper precautions.
Try to show up to the polls at a less busy time. Remember to try to wait outside where there's better ventilation. Bring your own pen. Make sure you bring a mask, obviously.
Some areas are rolling back reopening plans as cases surge in nearly every state, and deaths are on the rise in at least 26 states. Massachusetts with a tighter mask mandate and overnight stay-at-home advisory.
That means changing our behavior and putting our guard back where it belongs, which is up. And we have to do it now to slow the spread of COVID and protect our hospital system.
The American Academy of Pediatrics says the U.S. just saw the highest one-week increase of COVID-19 cases amongst children since the pandemic began, with an unprecedented 61,000 new cases reported last week alone.
And health experts are urging people to think twice about gathering during the holidays. They're hoping there are no repeats of what we saw this past Halloween weekend when massive parties were broken up across the country. Reena Roy, ABC News, New York.